Hello, everybody. We are live. How's everybody doing this Wednesday, this hump day? I hope your humps are doing well. So tonight, we are going to once again dive into the cannibal island that is Sons of the Forest. This game has received a lot of updates since release, and they fleshed out a lot of stuff. They added a lot of new stuff, and we're going to check it out tonight. I personally think this game is better than Minecraft. I think it's a better building game. I think it's a better survival game. And it doesn't hurt that it's got a little bit of horror elements sprinkled in, so we are going back to the island. If the game... There it is. So right now what we're doing is we are scouting out a place to build our base. And one of the things I want to do is explore the far side of the island. When the game released, the far side of the island was very bare bones. There wasn't much on it. Most of the game took place on this side of the island where you see the purple markers. But through patches and stuff, they've really added a bunch of stuff to the other side. And that's what we're going to check out. And if you've never seen Sons of the Forest before, it is a survival horror game. I like to call it a survival game with horror attached to it, because survival is the primary goal. Whereas a lot of traditional survival horror games like Resident Evil and stuff like that are horror first, survival second. This is the opposite. Oh yeah, Kelvin. They improved Kelvin's AI too. He's slightly less dumber than a box of hair now. Why am I carrying my tarps? So the devs said they added like 3 different caves on the far side of the island, so interested to see what we find there. I better get a move on because the sun's going down. Oh crap, I never took up my tarp. Like I'm walking back. I forgot to pick up my little tent. And one of the things that you will notice as the sun starts to go down here is one of the first scary parts of Sons of the Forest. And that is nighttime. The design choice that they decided on for night is making night relatively true to life, wherein it's pitch black. For those of you that live in the city, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But those of us that live in the country or, you know, go out to the country often, it is absolutely pitch black at night. Like, you cannot see your hand in front of your face pitch black. And a lot of times in video games, what they do to convey nighttime is they make the night sky a shade of blue. So where it's just dark enough where you know it's night, but it's still light enough to see what you're doing. As we're going to see here in a minute, it's already getting there, this is going to get pitch black at night. It's going to be an accurate representation of what it's actually like to be out in the wilderness at night. And there we go. You can't see crap. Now, I do have 2 light sources, thank goodness. I've got ye old torch and a flashlight, which I haven't lit ye old torch yet. Oh, screw it. I got plenty of batteries. But even with a flashlight, you can barely see anything. That's the light from Kelvin. Whoa, Virginia, what the hell? So that's a lot of where the scary stuff comes from at night. Is because it's so dark you don't know what the heck is going on. All this for a stupid tent. Maybe I should actually sleep. Okay, and now we are back to daytime. But where it gets really freaky is you'll set up your base camp and you haven't really got your perimeter walls and everything set up yet. And the enemies in the game will just kind of stalk your perimeter. That's another thing I want to talk about is how awesome the AI is in this game. But yeah, and there is nothing scarier where you can barely make them out just beyond your light range. And you know that they're just kind of sitting there waiting for you. Once we get around this mountain, I need to find a flat piece of land to start building on. Good thing I have plenty of dried meat. You're not allowed to be funnier than I am. So there. And one of the reasons I like this a lot better than Minecraft is obviously the graphics. It's a weird thing for a sort of older gamer like myself, one who has lived through the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, and stuff like that. We find pixel graphics novel, but we don't necessarily want to go back to it. So any game that has like pixel graphics, we're just kind of like, oh, that's nice, that's cute. But you have people that sing Minecraft's praises, and I'm over here like, it'd be great if it wasn't for the crappy graphics. And I know I just pissed off every single Minecraft player that heard that, but it's true. Minecraft is virtual Legos. I forgot just how gigantic this mountain in the center of the map is. Did I just hear something? Yes, I did. Oh, hi. Okay. But yes, this is why it's Cannibal Island. All of the inhabitants are cannibals. And they are looking to take a big old bite out of your booty. Now, obviously, the combat is not the central focus of the game. The combat is actually rather rudimentary, but gets the job done. Yeah, just imagine it's pitch black at night in your camp and you hear that all over the woods. From what I can tell, this is, I hesitate to call it a civilization, but a culture that has not figured out articulated speech, or at the very least, no articulated speech that we know of. Yeah, I mean, they call it rump roast for a reason. The hell is Kelvin? He is way back there. Okay, we're coming up to our first body of water, so... And I don't think it's going to be flat land because it's on, like, a slope. If you can possibly help it, you always want to build next to a body of water for obvious reasons. Well, maybe it is flattening out. Yeah, this isn't bad. I mean, it's kind of shallow, but it's not bad. Like swampland. Not really flat enough, though. Since it's fall, it's gonna be winter soon, I should build on the water again. A big old, like, coming up in front of me. Actually, I wonder... That peninsula up there with the hole in the middle. I wonder what's up with that. Wonder if I can build over there. But that's like way on the corner of the map. That would suck. Well, doesn't look that bad. Looks like that's the only way I can go.
You are here because the outside world rejects you.
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know. It doesn't look like a volcano from here. Oh, wow. This place is swarming. I might just be a villain. You never know. Well, that's true. That's because 95% of Yellowstone is underground. Oh, okay. You have a valid point. This is all like sheer cliffs I can't get back up. Yep, he had a knife. Everybody saw it. Took that one out of my police excuse book. Although this is kind of cool. I've never walked around the shore before. Kelvin is probably so damn lost. Venice Beach. It's too clean to be Venice Beach. Okay, now I think I can make it to that big-ass lake. With Virginia? I don't know. Take off an arm and a leg, maybe. He scared the crap out of me. lost an arm and a leg. The majority of them, yeah. You're not making that money, they don't want to know you. Walked right into a mutant. Shut up. How many times do I need to shoot you? Please tell me this is some flat land. It's a river. River runs through it. There's a rope bridge. Hey, this is nice. Not that many trees around, so building's gonna be a pain in the ass, but this is nice. But if you're working there, you get that discount. It was like 75-cent cheeseburgers. Now, granted, it was years ago, but one of my first jobs was at McDonald's, and it was a 25% discount, I think? The hell did I just trip over? Did a head-on collision with a tree. That would be perfect if it wasn't for the incline there. Shut up! Screaming out in the wilderness. What's wrong with you? I think we found the spot. Whoa! I just got attacked by a topless thick woman. All in all, an interesting day. Out of here with that noise. I think that's one of the new enemy models because I don't recall ever seeing her before. Come on, Kelvin, get your slow ass in gear. Yep. Double tap, gotta make sure. Now I gotta start clearing all this junk away. Well, like if she wasn't screaming her stupid head off a minute ago, she could have completely ambushed me and I would have had no idea anybody was there. Like if you're gonna do the whole stealth thing, it's probably not a good idea to scream your head off beforehand. I mean, like, I appreciated the warning, but not really good for your team, you know what I'm saying? Especially considering I had a shotgun just ready to go. Kelvin, get your big dumb ass up here. Okay, let's see. Where am I going to put the house? I'm going to put the house right about where the tarp is. So, as I can always dismantle this and move it if I need to. Oh, hi. That blew chunks off. I don't remember there being this many enemies at the start of the game. Hey, you know, trees in the living room are handy. If you don't have a tree in the living room, are you really living? I honestly love the large log storage. Instead of having to build 3 or 4 smaller ones. My Paul Bunyan impression. See, and that is so much more satisfying than Minecraft. Minecraft, you just punch a tree and get wood. Like this one, you actually have to chop it down. You see the logs on the ground. I honestly don't know how this game is not more popular. Better have at least a rudimentary shelter up, because winters get coming. Kelvin, I could really use your help, dum-dum. Honestly, as much as I rag on Kelvin, he is probably one of the most useful NPCs in a game I've seen in a while. Another one I gotta ventilate. Actually, I think I'm going to move the house in a little bit more. I don't want it, like, right on shore. Start marking it out. Yeah, that's far enough back. Oh, what in the hell? Hello, big boy. Can I help you with something? Let me introduce you to Double Out Buck. That was pure reflex. Alright, anybody else with an attitude problem? I couldn't hear him coming because the wind was blowing. I see I'm going to have to invest heavily in defenses. Kelvin, there you are. You just missed the party. Here, now put your tuxedo on. That's a good manservant. Alright, Kelvin, what I want you to do, clear this whole place out. Look at that view. I'm suddenly camping in New Zealand with cannibals. Little bastard. I really hope this doesn't end up to be close to an enemy base. I can't lift you, fat boy, so you're just going to have to stay there. Watch this be right in the middle of a patrol route. And I screwed myself. I'm going to have enemies in here like all the time. That's good Naga hide. Hope I don't have to put that up on the platform. Yeah, Virginia's gonna be scared of you for like, I don't know, 2-3 hours. I am gonna have to put it on a platform. Son of a... That's okay. Anytime he cuts down a tree, I instinctively turn, because that dumbass has killed me by dropping a tree on my head. Get rid of the stump that's in my living room. Maybe I can turn it around and kill him by dropping a tree on him. Watch out for that tree! But see, this is what I mean. At night, pitch black. Like, I can't even see what I'm working on anymore. I can't go that way? No. I actually picked a bad spot. Screw it, I'm going to bed. I'll sort it out in the morning. Yeah, I see you there. Don't beg. Okay, I can't build because that's... Alright, I see what I gotta do. Whoa, Mr. Elk. Yeah, we're in Montana. Elk just crossed my path. Oh! And an elk just knocked my ass over. What recourse do you have? You get run over by an elk. Okay, so we'll just have to put the house up on stilts. That's no big deal. See, this is why I say the building is better than Minecraft. Because look, unlike Bethesda, this just works. It works until you get the wrong direction. Oh, thanks for more logs, Kelvin. How nice of you. Go. Oh. Oh. That one. Or how was that sound? Okay, Virginia and Kelvin are pointing at something. They redid the fires. The fires used to last forever. Let's see, where's... There it is. Make some firewood. Hey, dumbass, say cheese. Man, they are all over this place. Starting to think this was a bad location. I'm gonna do a little scouting to see if there's a base nearby. Might be where they're all coming from. Either that or I just happened to get unlucky and hit one of their patrol routes. And they finally fixed the laser sight. They put it on the side where it belongs instead of the top. How is that going to work? Because that looks uneven. Find out. Well, the game just fudged it to fit. Whatever. What's going on, big boy? Right in the ear. Can you hear me now? I might actually have to abandon this location because they're just all over the place. We'll try it. I like a challenge. Well, that landed perfectly. And you have to burn the corpses, otherwise they will come and try and eat the dead. That was a nice juke. You see that? Just dodged right out of the way and kaboom. I'm gonna pretend I did that on purpose. Oh, I totally did. Absolutely 100% on purpose. Now, with the new caves and stuff, there's new weapons. There's a rifle, and there's a couple other ones, I think, which we are going to be hunting for as soon as I get some shelter built. See, Kelvin is useful after all. Okay, Kelvin, time for a new task. Dude, why are you bloody? Who you been killing? Don't ever do that to me again. Alright. Kelvin, buddy. Hello, mine. Second verse, same as the first. I need sight lines. Clear. Oh. Dude. Better check yourself. That barely scratched my armor. And he like beat the crap out of me. Ow! Dude. Lay off. I taste terrible. There's got to be some reason. Seems like they're all coming from this way. I got to be right in a patrol route. Gonna try and make this site work, but I don't know. Gonna be attacked constantly. Crying out loud, man. Keep wasting my shotgun shells. I have a silent pew pew maker. Okay, you got a little close there, Kelvin. And they also added the ability to pick up the bigger rocks. You can build stuff out of those too. Yeah, that one house on the water I built. Oh my god, it was amazing, but it took me like a month to build the damn thing. Wonder what I can do with this land. start putting that floor down. I see you. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Go blah, blah, blah yourself. Okay, this is going to be Outpost 1 on this side of the island. This is definitely not the optimum spot for my, like, grand base that looks amazing. Mostly because I have to deal with these little assholes all the time. Okay. The rhino is a heck of a lot better. Also, they added the ability for Kelvin to carry 2 logs. Before, he could only carry 1. So it greatly improved his usefulness. I wonder if the AI is good enough to realize that since I keep killing these guys over here, that they stop spawning them and sending them here. Maybe. I can hope. Or actually, what I could do is this could be the lookout, like the lookout hut or whatever you call it, like outpost, like I said before. And the main house could be out there on the water. I think I'm going to do that. I like that idea. Gonna run out of wood though. And there's no wood duplication glitches anymore that I know of. Like back when the game came out, there was a huge log duplication glitch. You could get thousands upon thousands of logs. Keep the change, you filthy animal. And all of the animals have their own AI as well. Like that eagle that's right there. You'll see them like swoop down and pick up a turtle and stuff like that. It's just, it's completely unnecessary flavor AI that just is so awesome. You'll see the animals hunt and you'll see them capture prey and... Can't fly faster than a bullet. I don't have my drying racks up yet. The heck is wrong with you, crazy one? Here, have a log. Have another log. Have a bullet. You. It's log, log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. Everyone wants a log. Come on and get your log. And these aren't light either. Like, I'm not 100% sure what kind of trees these are. I'm going to assume oak, because I don't know any better. Oak logs? I mean, you're looking at like 30, 40 pounds each. No, they're not oak. They're too skinny to be oak. Spruce? Like, even if they were pine, you're looking at like 20 pounds each. Because pine is a relatively light wood. So, Kelvin and Homeboy here are getting freaking jacked lifting all these logs. And they're rough, too. They aren't sanded down, so... Don't walk in the house barefoot is all I'm saying. So whenever you see Virginia and she's not friendly, you got to put your gun away or your weapon away, or she'll just freak out and run away. Okay, floor is done. Now I got to work on the walls and the roof. I'm going to move that over there because I'm going to make firewood out of it. Finish the fire. Stack up the extra. Let's see, is she friendly now? Can I give her stuff? Nope, not yet. Run away! So one change they did make is you now take a little bit of damage every time you drink water. Although I would probably bet money that water isn't contaminated. Like, it doesn't strike me as a place where the water would be contaminated. I mean, there's a small amount of bacteria and microbes in every source of water, but not enough to hurt you. Usually. Like, if you're hiking in Colorado and you see a stream, odds are you're perfectly fine if you just drink from it. I mean, if all of our ancestors survived on drinking river water and such, you know, we'll be perfectly fine too. Yep, she hauled asses. I didn't put my axe away fast enough. And it's weird that the fire axe is the best axe in the game, when in reality fire axes are rather dull. What the heck is Kelvin doing? Don't hear anything. Oh, there he is. Equip a light by pressing L. I don't need it. What? If anybody has seen one of those are those electric survival lighters. They're actually really cool. They're rechargeable and they arc between those two little points. And anything you stick in that purple electric arc lights on fire. They're really cool. They're completely windproof. I actually have one. Come on, baby, light my fire. So as you can see, even with a light source, you still can't see crap. Which is why if you can afford it or if you're able to, you should always sleep when it gets dark. Go sleep. Oh crap, there's enemies nearby. I can't sleep. Alright, I got you. Come on, where you at? Elvin's pointing them out. Come on, where you at, fool? Did he run away? Got him. So yeah, as you can see, the nighttime can get really hairy. Put the light away. I don't need the light. Oh my god! Oh, stupid. I doubt a 357 will drop a moose, but it made me feel better. He singled me out. I was assassinated by a moose. Now, the jury is still out on whether or not these little skull lamps actually keep the bad guys away, but they do provide a source of illumination. Some people say they keep bad guys away, some say they don't. See, with firewood, the campfires last much, much longer. Not there. Come here. think I have one more day of autumn left before it turns into winter. I think. I think it's 5 days and then the seasons change, if I remember right. But I kind of wish this was Fallout. I'd put some automated machine guns around. Wouldn't have to worry about base defense again. Instead, I'll just bust a cap in that ass. I love how every single bone is a femur. That's all I give a crap about is the femurs. Calvin, you're doing such a good job. You get a gold star, buddy. Now comes the fun part. I hate making rubes. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Actually, I'm gonna do something interesting with this place. Need to make friends with Virginia so I can give her a pistol. She just kills everything in sight. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. This instead. I think I can get 2 across with the braces, I think. It didn't work. I mean, technically it did work, just didn't work the way I wanted it to. I have to do it this way and then see if I can take this beam out. There we go. Okay, yeah, I think the AI does adapt because the amount of cannibals have significantly slowed down. I say that as one appears. Oh, I'm damaging my shit. Too bad you can't arm Kelvin. Like, I know he hurt his ears and he can't hear, but nothing's stopping him from shooting. Not like he broke his fingers. That's not work. And it's getting windy again, so it's going to be harder to hear these fools. Oh, he can take out stumps now. That's cool. He couldn't do that before. Oh, it looks like a storm might be rolling in. Just wanted to mark out that section. I have plans for it. Kelvin, broski, stop messing with your stumps and come here. Worried about that blood on your face, dude. Okay, he should be close enough now. Get logs and fill holder. Die, foliage, die. them bones, them dry bones. See, this way Kelvin is filling the holder, and I'm taking the logs from the holder, making everything more efficient. Which I forgot I should get my drying racks up. I want them close to the house so I can defend them. Because cannibals love going after the drying racks. Hasn't spoiled yet. Cool. And another thing I need to build is my fish trap. It is a little disappointing that you can't go into this with an old-fashioned rod and reel, but take what we can get. Because I would absolutely adore a fishing minigame in this game. I would just go goofy. There, now I can catch fishies. Take a smidgen of damage that you'll heal in like 10 minutes. Complaining about. Okay, we've got... That's where I wanted it. Okay. You hit my house with that tree, Kelvin, I'm gonna murder you dead. This would be easier if I did it this way. Hey, buddy. Like, I appreciate you want to help and stuff, but we're good. And stop being such a wimpus. I was using that log. Never mind. Dude, you are going the wrong way with that, my dude. Holy crap, he actually listened. That's better. Good boy. If I can't get onto the roof, this is going to be difficult. Okay, there we go. That will have to work as scaffolding. You know what? Can I do it to the other side? Because I kind of like that aesthetic. Who said you could take a break, Kelvin? Take a break when you're dead. No, you don't. I'm the only one that gets to harass Kelvin. Took out half of my... How did he manage that? I still don't know how he managed that. Like, I didn't see the big boy hit the structure at all. I guess a moose ran through it. Kelvin just pulling logs out of his ass? here's going to be the fun part, and by fun I mean suck. Alright, Kelvin, I'm faster than your little trot there. Might want to put it in fifth. Oh, you just run up to him and he stops. Okay. Switch directions. I'm not kidding. Switch directions. I think I'm playing with you. Oh, crap. Oh, it missed the house by the hair on your balls, dude. Put it straight down. I can. This is gonna look kind of cool if and my voice is cracking. I'm sorry, puberty is an ongoing process. It's gonna look kind of cool if I do it right. No. Actually, mine does. My voice cracks because I'm sitting here and my throat gets dry and I don't want to drink anything. Because I don't want to, like, disturb the camera and the microphone and everything. Because my model freaks out whenever I take a drink. That's done. Now this is going to be the hard part. And I always mute my mic whenever I have to like cough or something like that. Because I really don't want to be one of those streamers that you hear every one of their bodily functions. Like, you know, they burp, they snort, they fart, they cough, they don't care. You know, I have a little bit more courtesy than that. It is going to take a lot of wood to get this done. That's what she said. I'm trying to think of the places I can use rocks instead of logs. I think I might make the walls out of rock. I think. If I have enough rocks. Let's go, Kelvin. You're getting behind. Not as stocked up as it used to be. That is a gorgeous view. This is one of those games where I call it, sometimes you have to stop and smell the graphics. Because this game is just beautiful. Here, just to illustrate what I mean. Here, make the walls out of rocks instead of wood. Almost bedtime, the sun's going down. I wonder if you can skip rocks. Probably not, because the angle's too steep. Save it, because I haven't saved it this entire time. Okay, yeah, it looks like this will work, because we've got a lot of river rocks here on the shore. It does take a lot more rocks, though. It only takes one log to make a thing that takes 4 rocks. To make a line, or whatever you call it. Down to my last dried meat. Wonder if I got any fish. Any fishies? We have fishies. You got 1 fishy. Well, that'll work. 1 fishy is better than no fishy. That will soon be a dried fishy. think we can go. Like we can go higher than that. So then we take a trusty rope. No, not there. Can't untie my rope. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, hey, fat boy. Say cheese. And now we illustrate exactly why I am building this. Working as intended. Although I don't know if the rope is going to work right there. No, Virginia, I'm not coming with you. I'm working. Oh, she's my friend. I can give her stuff now. Oh my god, with the leather suit, she looks like, that bitch Elizabeth Holmes that got locked up for fraud. Take that. That. Take that. And then go wreck face. There. Now we don't have to worry as much about intruders because Virginia is just going to take care of everything. She's gonna blast fools. Anyway, I started blasting. Oh wow, Kelvin's in danger of filling this dumb thing on me. That's the only catch. You can't let Kelvin fill the holder completely because then he stops working. Now this is supposed to be the tower part, but I have no idea how I'm going to finish this. Guess we're going to find out. We didn't start the fire. Okay, the actual tower is built. Now I just have to make platform. Might just be a real pain in the butt. I love how Virginia's just sitting there chilling. See, it's this side that's going to be a pain in the ass because there's no structure there. Not 100% sure I can do it, but we're going to try it. I gotta go get something to drink. Another fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy. I don't want to waste my MREs. Dig into the emergency cat food rations. Down the hatch. Now that Virginia is pulling guard duty, I barely have to worry about the stupid cannibals. Now the $1,000,000 question. And I don't think I'll be able to do it. We can't go from one corner to the other corner. The heck, I did it again. Log, log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. Log, log, it's better than bad, it's good. Everyone wants a log. Come on and get your log. It's log from Blammo. Useless stuff that's stuck in my head. Yeah, I probably should have put the rope on a different side. And I'm also going to disassemble one of these so I can get to the top. You sit there. You're going to be important later. I wish there was a way I could build out on that. Let me think about this. So I don't know how I'm really going to do it since I had to... Well, it's not going to look the best, but this might just work. No, you dum-dum. That's what I wanted you to do. Calvin's just walking away from the tree like a bouse. I do it right, I can put... I was gonna say, you better not go after my fish, stupid bird. Because I will myrtleize you. Now I can put that there, yeah. Now it's fallen into place. Blast him! Virginia, right there. Target, locked, loaded, go. Murder, death, kill. Alright, fine, I'll do it. Oh, now she blasts him. I mean, in her defense, she caught him on the way down. Yeah, some bodyguard you are, Virginia. Got a shotgun and a 9mm and did absolutely nothing with them. I don't know why, but I kind of like that aesthetic. Okay, Virginia, I need to change your outfit, because every time I look at you wearing red, I think you're one of those big fat dudes. Ammo. That'll work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I love it when a plan comes together. Now we can take all of you down. Oh, good catch. And you're not doing her damn job again. So the lookout tower has just proved itself twice. Might as well put the rope back up as long as I'm here. If only there was a way to cross from platform to platform. Like if there was a way to fill in this gap. But I don't think there is. I thought you were on Twitch, Fox. You're bouncing between platforms? Oh, your Twitch crashed. Oh, that's weird. Dang it. Damn it, Bobby. Actually needed that down for another minute. No, not you. You go there. Come here. You come out of there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be streaming on YouTube. I'm just going to simulcast to Twitch and Kick. Because streaming on YouTube right now is such a pain in the ass. They really need to revise things. Like, I hate having to make a thumbnail. I hate having to set it up as it's a regular video when it's actually a stream. Like, I want to be able to just, like, on Kick and Twitch, just put in my info and go. I don't want to have to mess around making a thumbnail and all that bullcrap. Whoa. Fire at will, Virginia. First thing I gotta do is go to the cave that has the rifle. Need something with some distance. Oh! Finished his ass. Now I'll show you something cool that they added in the new patch. Tarp roofs. So now it won't rain inside my house. Virginia, behind you. Did they tweak her AI? Did they nerf her AI? Because I remember her AI being vicious. Like, she would just straight up murder these dudes every time she laid eyes on them. I wonder if they nerfed Virginia's AI. Okay, so the guard tower's done. Just like I said, I wish there was a way to expand the platforms. Like, turn it into an octagon. I don't think there's a way to do it. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phoneage. Not going to be an octagon, but I think this will work. There we go. Oh, we're going to get real goofy up in here. Now I have a zip line down. It's gone from a guard tower to basically a full-blown extra third floor. Now, again, the only part that's going to be the pain in the ass is this one. So I've got to make my scaffolding again. Like, I know it looks like a crappy skeleton now, but hopefully it'll look nice when I'm done with it. But this has been roughly 3 hours to make that. So can you imagine how long it took me to actually make a huge mansion on the water? It took me like a month. Shut up. They're carrying spears now. I never saw them do that before. Virginia, thank you. Gonna have a lot of bone furniture. This trash off my lawn. There we go. But now I don't know if I can take the scaffolding down. I can take parts of it down, but... because that's supporting that side. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to leave it like that. Which isn't horrible, but not the look I wanted. Well, I can figure out something to do with that. It's important for the building to be structurally sound. And that's... I gotta move it out one more. You dum-dum. Oh man, the wind is picking up. Ta-da! Yeah, the extra support out here doesn't look horrible. And I can probably turn it into something. Like a storage shed or something. Oh, it's getting too dark to see. Save it. And I think this is where we are going to pause for the evening. We actually made a lot of progress. I know it doesn't look like much, but just think of what this place looked like when we first got here. So, yeah. We're well on our way to establishing base camp so we can explore the new caves in this side of the island, which we will do next time. Actually, we're going to build more next time, but you know what I mean. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on Friday for more Sons of the Forest and survival shenanigans with cannibals. Good night, everybody.